Is distance time graph or position time graph. Basically, these graphs are used to calculate the speed, velocity, acceleration, and distance covered by the body. We have some cases. Let's discuss the first case of position time graph. This is the data taken for a car by an observer in the 4 second. In the 4 second, for each and every second, you can see in the table that position is 3 centimeter. When we draw the graph according to this table, you can see we are getting a straight line which is parallel to the time axis. That means for 1 second it is 3 meter and for further seconds it is 3 meter. So we can say that this car is not changing its position with respect to time or with respect to the observer. That's why we are getting this straight line which is parallel to the x-axis. If we get this kind of graph, we can say that our body is at rest. This is the first case. This is the second case and table is here. From this table you can see that for that 0 second, the distance traveled is 0 second. For the 1 second it covers 2 meter. For the next second it covers again 2 meter. For the next 2 and 2. That means it covers equal distance and equal interval of time. When we plot this data on this x and y axis, you'll get these points, and when you join these points, you get a straight line. This straight line shows this kind of motion is uniform motion because the body covers equal distance and equal intervals of time. This kind of motion represents the constant speed of our body. So, we can say that when body is moving with a uniform motion, we always get a straight line. Now, with the help of this straight line curve, we can find out what is the speed of the body. Because the formula of the speed is distance upon time. And we have a graph in between these two parameters. With the help of these two parameters, you can calculate the third one, that is the speed. The slope of this graph will give you the value of speed. Now, how to calculate the slope for a constant speed or for a uniform motion or for a straight line curve? Students, you can see here, this is the straight line curve. You can select any 2 points. Suppose we have selected 2 points here, A and B. Now, you can draw a line perpendicular to the x-axis as well as perpendicular to the y-axis. You'll get this kind of triangle. Now, the slope can be calculated by this formula BC upon AC. So, this BC represents the distance in this short time interval and this AC represents the time interval between these 2 points. You can put the value here, that is 6 minus 4, and for AC, that is 3 minus 2. You'll get the value of slope 2. You can calculate the slope by taking any other 2 points, maybe B, C, maybe another points. So this is the method to calculate the slope. By this slope, you can say about the speed of the body or the constant speed of the body. Now, for the non-uniform kind of curve, suppose you have a data like this. For the first second, it covers 1 meter. For the second it covers 4 meters, then 9 and 16. When you plot this kind of data on the curve, you'll get a non-linear curve or a curved line. This curved line represents the non-uniform motion. That means a body covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time. And this curved line is for non-uniform motion. If we want to calculate the slope of this curve to find out the speed at particular point, because it is not moving with a constant speed, so you have to calculate the speed at some particular points. If you want to calculate for this 3 seconds, then you must draw a tangent and then you can calculate the speed of the body. That's all about today.